what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy GTO. This is Vibez with GTO, and man, it's getting crazy out there in them streets, man. Just heard about that news about Ksoo and his dad. You know, his dad is turning state on him, and you know that's crazy. A lot of people been talking about that. You know, that is kind of crazy, but you know, I'm not condoning anybody committing crimes and then telling on anyone else. You know, if you're in that lifestyle, you know, there's a standard that you should uphold. But as we've seen time and time again from some of the biggest gangsters to just, you know, regular guys on the streets, you know, that code is not upheld most of the time. But, you know, Ksoo's dad is turning state's evidence on him, so he will testify against him in court. They've already moved him to a different facility. Man, and, you know, a lot of people are going in on Ksoo's dad, you know, about him not, you know, holding it down and things like that. But I've heard other, you know, people in the streets and, you know, just even I've heard another, well, I won't say that. I've heard other people in the streets that said that, like, look, you know, if you know you did something and you get somebody else caught up in a situation, to hold your own weight, you know, make sure nobody else is going down because of something that you did. And when we think about the facts, I think Ksoo Dad spent over a year in jail, didn't say anything, and he released a statement, and basically he was saying that, you know, if that was him and his dad, he would have, you know, been owned up to the situation and made sure his dad was home. And he's saying that Ksoo didn't do that, and that's why he's testifying against him. And I guess, I mean, he wants to go home. You know, I think he's 51 years old. He wants to live his life and do his thing, you know, and I'm not gonna, you know, take a side in this situation because it's unfortunate. And I think another thing that people in general tend to forget about, you know, we glorify so many things about, you know, the street life and, you know, a lot of this violence and everything, but we always forget about the victim. So, you know, I'm not taking a side, but, you know, I just want everybody to know that there's victims in this, and some victims were more innocent people as well. And I just encourage everybody to think about it. If it was somebody in your family, your niece, your nephew, your mom, your brother, your sister, cousin, best friend, whoever, you know, that's just something to think about. So, you know, in these type of situations, I really don't, you know, like to take sides. You know, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. You know, number one, the streets ain't what people say they are. You know, a lot of people do these things and they're chasing clout. That's why they go on the internet with those you know, and glorify these things. But, you know, we've really gone away from the real gangster code, because how I came up, and the people that I'm around, they don't glorify things, they don't talk about things, you know, they just do what they do, and try to stay low key. And I think that's what's missing. So, you know, it's a lot that's going on with this. I think there's more to come, because if his dad is telling he's the leader of ATK, you know, there's other people that are involved in things, and I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna disclose information in those things too. You know, my advice to anybody that's rapping, anybody that's affiliated with anything, you know, be careful, watch how you move, watch what you post, watch what you do, man, because it really seems like local state law enforcement as well as the federal government is you know, out on a rampage, and you know, some people are putting it out there and saying it's unjust and things like that. But, you know, read, you know, when these people get arrested, read the evidence against them, you know, and if you know what you know, you can piece some things together. You can start to see how things are playing out. I know it's also a lot of people that's talking about they using lyrics against them. They passed that law in New York, and that's really irrelevant. You know, the people who even, you know, think that's a big deal, it's really not, because most of the time they already have the information they need. It's just, that's just you know, icing on the cake for them. Oh, you know, we already know you did this, and then look, you got on this song and you talking about this, but we already have the evidence, and that's the thing we have to be mindful about. You know, we say, you know, let law enforcement do their job. You know, don't be mad when they do their job. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you playing in the streets, don't be mad when you know, when they do their job. And you know, of course, I'm not for anything unjust or anything like that. But people, just be mindful of what you do. But hey, it's your boy GTO. It's Vibez with GTO. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, let's go.